Okay, so I have finally gotten myself the Joker Amiibo. This was expensive as all hell. But like on Amazon, it was like what? Like 100, 150 bucks, which is not where it's at. But on eBay, I won an actual auction and it costed like what, 68 bucks, and that's pretty cool, right? So, this is what it looks like in its box. Honestly, I'm taking it out of its box. I don't care. Anyway, this is what it looks like in this box. And it looks really good. So you even have the blue flames from you don't see Arsene here, but that's at least that's Joker's thing. You have his little trench coat. He has his little daggers. Hmm. Can I it won't look all that good because it's yeah, okay. I can't get a good I can't get a really good clear viewpoint of his face, maybe when I open it. But yeah. So with that, let's just get it over with. I'm gonna place it right here. Also, I just set these things over here because I'm actually gonna do a little extended thing with this video where I'm gonna talk about these things. Because I don't want to just talk about the Joker amiibo. While I'm at that, you see right over there. You see right there. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna be placing my amiibo. I'm gonna try to get a case for them so they can't collect dust. I'm gonna try to do something with them so I can actually use them while also not destroying them entirely. I guess that's a bit impossible since I'm using them, but I'm gonna try to be careful with it. But I'm gonna get a case. Anyway, let's focus on the Joker amiibo. I already peeled it a bit. Yes. Okay. Okay. Actually, before we even do that, I want to just look at this at the end, the behind the box. Now, I want to just talk about this for a second, right? I want you to put this into perspective of the design that they use for this box. As of now, the 3DS is out of production. They don't make any more 3DS games. They don't even. I don't even think they even make any more 3DSs. Like anything right now is pretty much already out in the market. It's being resold. It's being reused. It's being sold by scalpers or whatever. I mean, I'm just mentioning the scalpers again, but that's kind of the situation. I mean, they were waiting for this day, technically, but it's weird because we have the Switch over here, which you can use the amiibos on, which that makes sense, but you then have this little view, this little image right here that says that it could be used on the 3DS or the 3DS NFC writer, which makes me wonder if you were to use this on a 3DS, like what games would this be compatible on? Would this like does Persona Q? Is that what I mean? Yeah, that's Persona Q. That Labyrinth game. I forgot the entire name of it. Persona Q. Does Joker work with that? Would it work with that? I don't know. Or would it work with anything of the sort? Like more like 3DS? Well, obviously not the 3DS because Joker was even in 3DS. So it's just so weird to see this image here. But then we see, Joker attacking Samus in this image right here alongside a printout of what the amiibo should look like and a bunch of other mumbo jumbo. A lot of this is in Japanese too. Uh I guess that's fair. Anyway, here's the back of Joker. Here is the back of Joker. And there he is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold still. Okay. Well, there's Joker. Hmm. So this is what it looks like from the back side. All the fire. But now we switch him around. There he is. There he is. Really cool. Cool. The sad part about this is I've never played a Persona game in my entire life. Which is strange because they just released Persona 5. Well, not just, but they released Persona 5 Tacticia and Persona 5, the original Persona 5 Royal, on top of Persona 3 and Persona 4 on the Switch. So there's really no reason for me to play it. I can't afford to buy those games, but I've never played it before. The only game that I really played from the Shin Megami Tensei series, it would be Shin Megami Tensei 5. And ever since Persona 4 Golden, I think they've just discontinued using the Shin Megami Tensei title alongside the Persona. So again, it's like its own thing. But I still sort of consider Persona as a part of the Shin Megami Tensei series because that's how it originated from. But anyway, that's also my tangent. So Joker Amiibo out of its box. Finally. And now he can join his squad right over there. Right over there. Okay, let's get this on. If I can actually make it over there, because there's so much stuff in my room that I really need to just clean out of. Like right now, it's just so cramped. It's too cramped right now. These boxes hold my comics, and just too much. Where should I place you? How do I place you to actually make it have this? There. So where should I place him? Maybe I'll place it like this, cause like maybe he can go here, and Banjo and Kazooie can go there. Now we have a little Olimar. Honestly, I feel like this is my favorite amiibo because they even have his little helmet on it, which I feel like is really cool. Like it's not like he's like has a little sticker or whatever. This is a fully 3D printed helmet. And we have the little cheesy looking Pikmin looking like they're not looking like Pikmin at all. Cause they look so fat on this amiibo. Cause that's what they had to do in order to actually show the Pikmin on it. Where's the blue Pikmin? There he is. And it's just so crunchy looking. See, look at them. It's so weird. But that's just how they just actually, get it out of the way. Get this amiibo, out there. And I appreciate that. They could have easily have not. I think the next I'm gonna get is the Hey Pikmin amiibo. So I can have the full amiibo set before they start getting hella expensive. Because like the the Hey Pikmin amiibo is like $82 on on eBay and like $150 on Amazon. I would get the box version so I could actually show me unboxing it, but like what am I gonna do with these boxes? Like what can I do with these boxes? What's the point of these boxes anymore? Hello. Hi, that was my mom. She just came back from work. Anyway, so what can I do with these? What can I do with these boxes? I can save them, but then they're just pieces of paper with a plastic on them. Like I can use them for like transportation. So like if I ever move out, or if I ever want to sell these things, I doubt it. I don't think I'll ever sell these things or whatever. I could use that for transportation. I haven't thrown out the Sephiroth amiibo and the Olimar amiibo boxes But I do believe I threw out the Banjo-Kazooie box and the Link box, which I probably wasn't the smartest decision. But we can't go back into the past now, can we? So I think I might just place this in like some box somewhere. It's ultimately trash, but at least I have it for reference. I could place it into one of these boxes, if anything. So with that, that would be the that would be the right now the Tears of the Kingdom the Link Amiibo, the Olimar, the Smash Olimar Amiibo, the Smash Sephiroth Amiibo, the Smash Joker Amiibo, and the Smash Banjo and Kazooie Amiibo. And it's really cool that we can have all these things stacked together like that, especially with Banjo, because they went out of their way to actually even add a little Jiggy at the bottom of it, which I don't know if that's a part of his original artwork in Smash Ultimate, but it's good that they went the extra mile to add that specific feature to that amiibo. It makes it much more unique, which explains why it was so expensive. So, so with that out of the way, what else can I show to you guys? I can show to you, well, a few things, that I have actually, just scattered about my bed because I wanted this video to be a bit longer than usual. Because I mean, I'm already I'm already showing off some of the things I've actually collected. And I'm trying to collect a lot of cool stuff here, you know, because ever since they showed us that the Sora amiibo is going to be released next year, somewhere next year. I made it my mission to try to collect all the Smash amiibo at least, so I can have the full set, and get some other amiibo along the way too. I mean, I saw on eBay that there's a Lucas amiibo, and then there's some Metroid amiibo, and I think there's a Splatoon amiibo, but I don't really care about Splatoon all that much. Anyway, I'm gonna place you right here. Yeah, I don't really care about Splatoon that much. I don't really play shooters that much anymore. I don't know. I mean, it's designed well enough to actually have 3 entries in the series, but I'm not into it. Anyway, I want to just start with this collection right here. This because this was the first thing that I actually that started off my whole collecting thing. It was the Fire Emblem 30th anniversary, and man, how did I get this? How did I get this? I think I got it off eBay. Yeah, I think I got it off a scalper, which sucks because I know for a fact that these were being released, but I just couldn't get it in time because I didn't have a lot of money. And so I had to bite the bullet and get it from a scalper. I forgot. I have to really look back into that. I actually got 2 of them. I actually had 2 of them. And I was planning to just keep the other one boxed for in an undefined period of time, because the thing is that at least in the future, if and when games go obsolete or whatever, at least someone can use it. But then it makes no sense because this game here is not like a physical SD card that you place into a Switch. It's a download code, which I don't know is one of my main gripes with this collection. But let's start with the positive. This is the 30th Fire Emblem 30th anniversary Shadow Dragon and Blade of Light English translation of the Japanese game that was released back in the 90s. First time ever being released in the West of this version. I mean, we got the Shadow Dragon remake on the DS, but this is like the original version. It really just encapsulates the design philosophies that were there back in the 90s for the Fire Emblem games. Both, I guess, Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem Gaiden. So this would be they recreated the box for the NES Fire Emblem, which has all the artwork, including Moth. Also, I hate the fact that this phone does not want to zoom in automatically. I have to actually press the screen. It's really annoying, but I'm trying to make it work. So we have Moth here in his old design, wearing a tunic with those sort of shoes. You have Kata or Sheeta. I think that's Merrick. I think, is that Junian? I don't think that's Junian. That does not look like Junian at all. That's Doga. That is Caden. I think that's Kate. No, that's not Caden. Is that Caden? Again, this is Crunchy. A lot of people, I forgot their names, but Mayudis right there with Garneth and whatever. I think that's like just a red unit in general. And if you look into the back, we can actually see everything that the original box, I guess, had. Just translated up. Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. Take up your sword and clear a path to victory. After 100 long years, the Shadow Dragon Maedus has reawakened, and the Dark Pontifex Garneth is his dread ally. Fight your way across the continent of Arcania, recapture Faction, the Stone and Blade of Light, and bring peace to the land. Prince Marth will never complete his quest without your help. And they even say it in French too, which is cool. So with that said, I even got the book. I won't be going through the book, but I want to show you a bit of like what it actually has. So let's start right here. If I can position this right. So Legacy of Arcania, and they have just everything here. It has like a lot of artwork and the overall maps alongside the history of the Arcania continent and just the overall backstory of the games. We have some art from the BS Fire Emblem, the broadcast station Fire Emblem game that was never released. I don't know. I think this is lost forever, but it's cool that they even talk about it. They talk about a lot of that stuff and the connection with Valencia in Shadow and Fire Emblem Gaiden, or as of now Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valencia, and you even have some of the artwork from Shadows of Valencia. My 3DS is completely dead. I need to buy a new one day, and I hope to get the collector's edition of that one too. The English, I think there's an English one and a Japanese one. And I might just get the Japanese one. I might just get a Japanese 3DS. Who knows? I might just have to break my 3DS open to be able to play Japanese games. And with that, that's well, not actually. That's not even it. We actually have the map of Arcania. It's a bit ruined because I didn't preserve this well. A little bit ruined because, like right here, you see, it's a bit ripped up here. But besides from that, it's not looking all that bad. It's really not looking all that bad. Like, it's really not looking that bad. But, that's the front and that is the back. I should frame this. And they even gave me another poster too that I should also frame. That is like how this game would be advertised on Nintendo Power, Power, how Fire Emblem would be advertised on Nintendo Power. I'm kind of jumbling up my words. And they have a few quick tips for you, both in English and French, and like from how to get to the sound test and how to get to the secret shops and which units you should buy, on like certain chapters. And I think this is made by Matthew Niemi, who I don't know who that is, but okay. So we have that, and then we have the collector's edition of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which again I bought 2 of. Was not that cheap, but I ended up giving it to my cousin as a birthday gift. I was originally going to leave that unopened, but I got him that because, hey, he was struggling to get this too because, again, scalpers. And so at least I was able to, give him that alongside with the remote. I don't think I got him the Amiibo because I feel like he got the Amiibo too, but I got him the collector's edition alongside of the remote, which were both a limited edition. And I kept all some of the stuff in here to preserve it, as you can see right here. But before we open that, just look at my wall. That was one of the few things that was actually in the game, in the actual box here. They gave you a little print that you could put on your wall, a metal print with a sticker in the back that you could place onto it. And it shows the artwork of the game, like of the game's cartridge box. Just the entire artwork, and it looks extremely beautiful. It looks like you can just see everything from it. I wish I could. I really need to stand here and just really examine this one day. But this really encapsulates, the whole beginning of the game. Even though it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense because if you've played Tears of the Kingdom, maybe this might be a bit of a few spoilers, but this isn't how the first of the game looks like, or at least this area, like this area right here, especially with what the gear that Link has. It doesn't make sense for him to be having this because he doesn't equip this stuff. He doesn't get access to this stuff at that part of the game, doesn't he? Or maybe I just missed that part. I don't know. I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom yet, unfortunately. Like I was really mean to do so, but I really procrastinate on that stuff. Right now I'm trying to finish up Mario Kart. I'm trying to get all the cups in the single player Mario Kart. Then after that, I will go to like a Pikmin and finish up all the missions. Then after that, I will go back to Pikmin 3. I want to finish up all the missions. Then after that, I will go to Legend of Zelda and finish up the game there. So, and I'm trying to do this in order because I like to do things in order. It's really hard to not do things in order here. Man. I wish this thing had like a flip at the back of it. Okay, you know what? Here. Just slide out. Yeah, just slide. There we go. Empty. And this would be the art book. The art book. Yeah, the art book of the game. So what do you expect? It's the art book, and a lot of these things were not final and never made it into the game. I'll give you a few previews of it. They have this here. The images in this book were used for development purposes. They may differ from design seen in game, as they have established here. We have the paraglider. I'm not gonna go through the entire thing, but we even have the beginning of the game. Right? And you see, if I can zoom in, see, and that's it. That's it. See, this is super different. I mean, these are two very different locations, but this is how I remember the beginning of the game. This is how Nick looks in the beginning of the game. You get like a tunic, some old raggedy tunic, or you're naked completely. You don't have that entire getup. Matter of fact, your sword is completely destroyed up until that point. But I don't want to go any deeper. And this box is empty because I took everything out of it. Just for your information, it had the pins of Tears of the Kingdom, which I have placed on my book bag, so that's nice. And these are the instructions for the poster. Just how to not destroy your wall with the poster. Like, do the strength of the adhesive stuff, because it's a pretty strong adhesive. I can't lie. I cannot lie. And this is the box that actually had the steel poster. And yeah, that's the box that actually held the steel poster. So there's that, and also another feature of this is that they gave you the original box of the game, which I could appreciate, because at least it shows you what the original box art looks like. But also, they gave you a steel box that you can place the game in. Like, when I first, I was expecting that the game would actually be in the steel box first, and that we wouldn't even get this. But the reality is that they gave you this box to put the game is in, and also gave you the steel book, which is very strange because if I wanted to get the original game, I would have just gotten this. But I got the collector's edition for a reason, and I thought that the game would be in here first, or will be in here. Period. That we wouldn't be getting the other poster. It's a small quirk about this, and whatever. I can't really complain. It is whatever. I'm just gonna place you right here. I'm gonna start placing these back in the box. Um, there we go. And I did not place these two in here, and I did not place these two back in here. I don't want to waste any more time. I think I wasted enough time as it is. Now, onto the other things. Like you see this poster here. I also got a few things from Comic-Con. This guy. I got this artwork of Sora fighting the Hulk in at Comic-Con. And I'm gonna put the artist in the description, because I feel like he deserves the credit. He just deserves the credit because it's a really good looking artwork. And I got these two posters signed by Ron Simmons and the Godfather from WWF. Both of these were at Comic-Con last year in 2022. And it was just really cool to really meet them, because I didn't even think I was going to see any WWE people over there, you know. So they signed this for me. I put it in a poster, and it's there forever. And I got some artwork from Tom Kelly of he drew some comics for Batman, and as you can see, he drew this here. He's on DeviantArt too, and I think he does some podcasts here and there. But I forgot how to get to the podcast. I was talking to him about how to improve my artwork. I haven't done art in such a long time, but anyway. And then I got this the Incredible Hercules, the complete edition signed by Riley Brown, which is super cool. I would love to actually read this, but then it's signed. That's the kind of thing about these things. Like when you sign it, you can't really use these things anymore. You can't. So I have it like wrapped up in a little piece of plastic. I might put it in one of these Oh, I don't think I can, because the sun is going to end up causing this to fade out. I'm trying to find a way of actually preserving it. But that was drawn by Ben Riley, which is really cool. And then you could get to see my Amiibo again, but also you get to see my other Hulk box. Now this actually has the figurine still inside of it. I haven't opened this yet. I bought two of these, which finally I actually kept two of these things, but I might not keep it forever. I might just give it to someone, because I feel like they might deserve to have it. Like maybe like a kid or something, like for their birthday or Christmas. Hey, I got a Christmas gift early this year, and there's that. But then you can get to see what it actually looks like over here. You get to see how the figurine works over here, and it's module. So like you can pull the head off, you can pull the hands off, and you can replace it. And we have the gray Hulk, like the old design for the Hulk, when he mostly turned into the Hulk at night and turned to Bruce Banner at day, until he was able to change over to being able to transform whenever he got angry. Now this is the gray Hulk, or I guess more so Joe Fixit as of today. I don't think we can consider him as Joe Fixit. Maybe like pre-Joe Fixit. But now we have Bruce Banner here standing right next to him. He's not modular by anything. You can't change anything off of him. This is how he is. You can move his arms a bit. It's hard for him to stand up. He's mostly leaning onto Hulk's hand here. So like it's really hard for him to stand up, but that's him. Then I got this one at Comic-Con. Now this one is really amazing because this is huge, gigantic. This costed like $600, and it's so good, nicely designed. Like you have the rocks here. We have some of the cactus. We have the shorts. Him ripping out his shorts. The orange, um, the remains of his orange shirt. Um, and his face. Like if you can see the comparison here, and you see that they take a lot of similarities from each other because that was his design before. But this one is much more, has a lot more. It looks just better. But now we have one in the back here. Now this one looks cool because I got this from Comic Con too. I have not taken it out of its box. I do not want to take it out of its box. Not because I'm going to sell it, but because frankly, I just don't want to take it out of its box. I feel like I want to just. The story is that when I got this, it was already in this box right here. It was unopened, right? But they got it from GameStop, as you can see from here, which cost like $50. But I feel like this is really a collector's sort of thing. So you don't really want to take it out of its box like that. I took it out of this box, but not the one over there, which I feel like is the most important. Then we got the artwork of Wolverine with Hulk's face being shined onto his claws like that, which I use for this mural here, sort of. I'm using the word mural or presentation or so I just wanted to put the picture up here because I feel like this was more the Hulk related side of my room. Then we have Gladiator Hulk. I got this at college. The the this broke, this broke, and I need to find a way of actually refixing it. I might have to use some glue on that, but I don't want to use too much glue. Then we have Christmas Hulk. Unfortunately, someone ended up breaking it a bit. Like someone accidentally placed something really heavy on it, and Hulk just slid right off. Like he was just like he was very immovable there, but when they just slammed the thing on top of the table, without seeing where he was, Hulk sort of like just flew off the table and just landed on the floor, and his little candy cane that was on here. I think I could find it. See, there's supposed to be a candy cane here. That's supposed to be a candy cane. Just kind of broke off. I mean, it wasn't like it was a completely well designed Hulk figurine, but that's him. I kept him forever. And now we have Red Hulk in the back of it all. Got this guy from college too. It came with that little stand there. Not as well designed as this one, but it gets the job done because it acts like a stand for him. And I just love his design. I really love his design. So we have that one, but if you came over here, you would have seen another Red Hulk, which is a much more quality one. You actually have him standing on a sort of this actual mountain here, this small mountain with a. It looks more dynamic, much more defined. You can actually see the actual definition of his abs alongside his chest, his muscles. You can see some veinage here too. You can actually see some veinage there in his arms as well. And you can even see the quality of his face. And yeah, I really just like this one. This was my favorite. I get this one from GameStop during college. Like I just grabbed it up and then it's been with me since. Like I was told by one of my college friends that they had that over at GameStop. And I just made my mission to get it. So I got it and there it is. And it's been with me since like 2017. So that's it. Um, Lastly, I guess I can talk about some artwork over here. Like I have, like again, college stuff. These posters, of I forgot who the artist was, but I got this off of the internet. It's just some sort of poster site that I was able to get any poster from. I got these two. My favorite poster showing off the Red Hulk, Bruce Banner, and General Ross. Hulk and Red Hulk fighting with each other or fighting with each other against an enemy that they teamed up against. And then we have this one showing the Hulk with Wolverine actually teaming up with each other. Now, if I could just climb over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There is a signature there by Bailey. No, Bordin. By Bordin. I forgot. I haven't really read it, but that's the artist. That's the signature. And last but not least, this is what I got from WWE, the Winter Show at Madison Square Garden in 2022, and it's a fake, but it's a fake chain. It's a fake chain, and I just hung it up there because I feel like it looked really cool. This is really nice. I've had it here since. It really just encapsulates the moment. I got a few shirts from WWE, but unfortunately, what I should have done was that I should have bought a shirt to wear for myself and a shirt to keep in like a frame, like a small kid's shirt, because the reality of the day is that washing these things doesn't make it look good. You can't wash these things and have it keep its quality. I bought two shirts from WWE Winter Show, and they really are losing its quality. I should show them when I have the chance, but right now that's what this looks like. Maybe at the next Winter Show. So, but anyway, that's my room. Also, I should show this off. I should show this off. This is the box that the Hulk from Comic Con came in. Let me just kick this right here. Let me just bend. Like you can see the top right here, but also you can see the design of the front, the gray Incredible Hulk gray printed statue from Marvel.com. I guess they discontinued this, which is why it's so expensive. Maybe it was always just this expensive. I don't know. But they have the side here, which showcases. Let me put this at it on the side. This gray Hulk here was, as you can see, has this information. It was sculpted by Randy Brown. Good job, Randy Brown. With Troy McDevitt. Good job, Troy McDevitt and Randy Bowen. I called him Brown, Randy Bowen. You did really good jobs. It's like 14 inches tall, ready to be displayed, and strictly limited. Bowen Designs. And it's by Bowen Designs, and this is it. That is the box, and I kept the box too. Talking about boxes and talking about its design, I really need to buy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and get the Sephiroth 19-inch statue from it too. It costs like almost $400, and that's like extremely expensive. I'm gonna have to save a lot for that, or end up sacrificing some of my Comic-Con money to buy that. But having that be a part of my collection is super amazing. It comes with a few quirks too. But the thing is, I'm not that much of a Final Fantasy fan. That's kind of a thing with me. Like, collecting is cool and all, but you want to feel a connection with what you're collecting. If I'm just collecting something for the sake of, well, collecting, or just the sake of just having it, then it's like you can collect anything. You can collect, you could collect Cabbage Patch Kids. You can collect a bunch of stuff that you have no connection to. Like, I don't like Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't like My Little Pony. I don't like Spider-Man. They released the 19-inch Venom thing, and like that looks cool, but I'm not a Spider-Man fan. If this was like a Hulk, I would absolutely be on top of it. But like it's not, so I don't feel that much connection with it. So I wouldn't really, so like, but then the fact that it's collectors or like limited, and like you will not be able to get this ever again, is what sort of attracts me to it, and I feel like that's why they make these collectors things. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I will get the Venom thing, and I'm really on the fence of getting the Sephiroth statue. But really, the reason why I feel like I might get it is because I might get a PS5 later on in the year, maybe on Black Friday, and I already pre-ordered Persona 3, I guess edition with the I guess figurine. So at least having those two together would be pretty nice. So that's what I'm thinking. But again, that's like over $300, and that's on the Square Enix store. If I'm gonna buy, I better buy it today because we know that the scalpers were gonna be getting to it. Honestly, the scalpers should have already gotten to it because it's been out for because the pre-orders have been out for a good while now, and like I don't know how Square Enix does it, but it hasn't been out of stock yet. The pre-orders, so that's cool. Anyway, that's pretty much what I have. Now I have to go clean up this stuff. I have to put this back in its box. I have to put everything back in its box. There's a lot of stuff behind that too, but I don't want to show that because it's old, it's broken. I don't want to show that. But that's my room. Thanks for watching. This is my presentation. Here I'll show you it again, and I got my Sephiroth figurine. Yep, and alongside my Joker figurine. That's it. Thanks. Later.